Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade and today I am doing my Bookish Pet Peeves, which is exciting, and I have a little guest star here today. This is my puppy. She's gonna lay down here and be super cute and demand cuddles from me. But so I thought I would do a video of my Bookish Pet Peeves because I have one that's literally been bothering me for like the past 4 days since I started reading a new book that I just don't even want to read because of it. And that is the fact that in dystopian worlds, when like, in this case, it's like there was an apocalypse, so people went down in submarines to like the Mariana Trench and like really deep places in the ocean so that they wouldn't get killed by whatever was happening above ground. And they had a president, they had a like Congress kind of like system and a government and everything. And then after like 50 years, they turn into the cult of the ocean, and these cultists sacrifice people. They just do really weird culty things and it's horrible. And I just like, the problem that I have with it is why, when the world is ending, does humanity go insane? Like, why can't we just keep our old government system? Like, I mean, I get that wouldn't make a book topic, like the reason they do it is for a book. It just really, really bothers me that it's like, oh, the government's insane. Like, I like the Hunger Games a lot. I think that government's really interesting. It still resembles America in a way. Or like our government system, I guess I should say, because there's like still a president. But like, it's just like, why can't we still be smart and not go stupid, you know? It just bothers me. Okay, and then another biggish pet peeve I have is books that basically I feel should be two. When I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is up there, but I don't feel like getting it. You know the first half where she's at like his castle and she's getting to know him and it's like 200 pages, and then like she goes home because like he sends her away to protect her, and it's like, okay, that could be the end of book one. And then all of a sudden she's in this place, she's doing these 3 tasks that like basically kill her, and I'm just like, why is this one book? It honestly really, really bothered me, and I read it so long ago it's hard to remember exactly why, but it's just like, it felt like it shouldn't have been one book. It felt like it should have been multiple, and it just really annoyed me because you went from like this one setting for the entire book, and then you're at this setting, and all this stuff is happening that doesn't make sense with I don't know. If you guys felt the same way about A Court of Thorns and Roses, please tell me. I want to know if I'm alone in that or not. I'm just really not sure if I'm being insane, or if it's just felt like it was just kind of written weird, honestly. What's another bookish pet peeve I have? Because those are the only 2 I had planned, and I thought I'd try to wing it for the rest of them, which is real smart. Look at my cute dog while I try to think of one. I don't know. I have one that I have a bookish pet peeve I have for myself. Okay? I hate that I always start series, read the first book, absolutely love it, then like I don't buy the next one, so I don't ever remember that I read it, and all of a sudden it's like 3 years later I never continue the series, and I really need to, but then like I don't remember the first book. Like with the Bone season, I want to continue that series. That one I have to continue. Still haven't gotten any of the books. Anti Darken, my favorite book like ever. I still haven't read the second book even though I own it. Like, at least I know I have to read that because I own it. But there's a lot of book series that I don't even remember reading because I don't have any of the books because I got them from the library or something. So I don't even know that I, like, unless I see it, I'm like, oh, I should continue that series. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm mad with myself for that. Okay, so like a pet peeve I have with authors, let's see, just making like in love stories, like for fantasy, making the girl and boy like so like codependent on each other. Like, I'll die for you, I'll do all this stuff for you, I love you so much, and then all of a sudden like the girl, like who's usually the main character, just goes off on her own and be like, I love you but I gotta figure myself out. Like, that makes sense. It's like you're codependent on each other for 4 books and like die for each other, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm leaving you behind. Why you got, okay, like at least they're not completely codependent on each other. Like, that makes sense if you're like changing it so like you're not codependent, but what they do is like they're still completely codependent on each other. And then what is that? But what they do is like they're still completely codependent on each other. Is that my sweater? No. Is that a shadow? Is that my TV? No. What the heck? Oh, it is a sweater. Huh. Oh god, I'm crying. Okay. I had no idea what that was. Okay. Woo! You got what I mean though with the codependence thing. I don't like that. I think it's kind of sad. What I also hate, mainly, I am looking at the Divergent series. Let's, in the last book of the series, have it from multiple point of views, because we're gonna kill the main character maybe, or we're not, who knows, but all of a sudden it's multiple point of views, so what do you assume? Yeah, that's fun. Yeah. What else we got? Let's just look here. Poison Study. I need to buy the rest of those books. Oh, I gotta do that right now. I'm gonna buy the rest of that series. That's one of my favorite series. Okay, that doesn't have to do with Bookish Pet Peeves though. I don't know, man. Another pet peeve I have with myself is starting a series like that I really like Smoke and Bone and like The Days of Blood and Starlight, which is the second one, and then I just don't want to read the third one. Like, it doesn't interest me anymore, and like that makes me kind of sad that like I really like a book series and I'm just like, not interested anymore, even though it would still probably be really good. But it's almost like the second one ended like with such a horrible way where like stuff's gonna go so bad that I don't even want to read the third one because I'm like, I don't want to deal with the heartbreak. Like, I just don't want to. I got one for you. When a third or like the final book in a series is like, alright, we gotta make this dramatic. We have to kill off a main character. Even though it doesn't really make sense, or even though it does, but like, we just have to kill off a main character. We're gonna have this giant battle, but basically there's gonna be no physical contact. But all of a sudden, one of them dies to save another one when like it shouldn't have even happened in the first place. I just finished Hex Hall, and the third one I'm like, ooh, why? What are you doing? That sucks. Okay, what's another book series that does that to me? Like, all of a sudden in the last book in the series, they're like, let's just kill off everyone. Oh my god. There's probably a lot of series. I just can't think of them right now. But I hate that. Like, at least if it makes sense, like, I honestly feel like if you're gonna kill off a main character, it should probably be, like, more than one. Because then it's like, oh, we're at war. We're gonna kill off a lot of main characters, like the Harry Potter series. Though they don't kill off that many, but like, it's pretty much like they all kind of die mentally, sort of. Though I've never read it though, but I know what happens. I mean, they actually do kill off quite a bit of main characters, but not like main characters. Like, that's right, that's doing it right. Like, people die, a lot of people die, and you see it, and you know what happens. But then there's a book series where one person out of every single one dies. And it's like, oh, you suck. Why'd you go and do that to yourself? That's all your fault. I can't help you. Hate that. Hate that so much. Yeah. That's all the Bookish Pet Thieves I feel like I can think of right now. I might do a part 2. I don't know. Not a lot of things in books bother me, but I'm pretty heated about the whole government being stupid one. Because, like, it's too lifelike right now for me. And I'm heated about, the death part. I feel like authors are not really doing death scenes right anymore. Like, they don't put enough focus into them. They don't talk enough about the grief. And I feel like that's really missing and lacking in books, and that needs to be fixed. But go ahead and tell me down below what your Bookish Pet Peeves are, because I would love to know them. I am working on a lot of videos right now, so I'm hoping to start posting regularly. It's just been a little bit hard for me because I've been really busy, but I have Christmas break coming up, so I should be pretty free. And I just don't want to do tags all the time, so I'm trying to figure out some other things. I want to do a reading vlog because I did very much enjoy that, but it'll almost kind of be just like a life vlog. So like, I'll talk about what I'm reading, like I'll update you every day on that stuff. But I also kind of want it to be just like a vlog of my life too. Like, I don't want it to have to be about reading. If you guys watch Haley in Bookland, she kind of does that and I really enjoy those. So tell me if you'd be into that. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!